Modern Warfare 2 is finally here, and as you can tell, we got the gold camo on the MCPR sniper rifle, which, you know, gold is gold, but in this game, gold is actually very well done. It's very shiny, very flashy, maybe a little too flashy, but at the same time, that's not a bad thing. So yeah, we're gonna go through and work on the gold calling card challenge, which requires us to get gold gameplay, and we'll also go over my first impressions of the game, what I like so far, what I don't like so far. So yeah, I mean, I've yet to find a good lighting spot in this game, but the gold camo in this is just ridiculous. I know I already said this, but it's just like, this is how camos are supposed to look. Now I know Orion's not as flashy as this, which is kind of disappointing, but yeah, as always, we're starting off with the snipers for the mastery camo grind. And like I said, right now we're just going for the gold calling card mastery challenge, whatever you want to call it, which is why we're playing invasion, because we just need 100 kills with the gold camo equipped, which is honestly kind of a cool challenge because obviously people are here for gameplay. They want to see the camo on the weapon, and normally to me it didn't make sense to still play with the gun after we finished it when we had other guns to grind, but now that we technically still have a grind to do, it just makes a little bit more sense. And yeah, okay, so I choked it anyway, but these are all bots to begin with. But yeah, this is nice because it gives me gameplay to use while I talk about the gun, while I go over the gun. I mean, I don't really know how this is all going to pan out. I will admit though that the movement definitely feels weird. Like, I don't know if it's because the snipers are meant to be really heavy or if they just like nerfed mobility from the beta. Like, can I spawn somewhere like not just getting fucking picked off? But so far the mobility is my only real issue. I just feel like I'm super heavy and super slow for no reason. I mean, right now we're kind of getting spawn trapped, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, aside from that though, this game actually feels, I mean, I don't know if it's because I've been grinding Vanguard zombies and that's just like, I don't want to say effortless, but at the same time you just completely turn your brain off when you grind that because it's just a brainless grind. So I don't know if it's that, or if I don't know if it's because I think the last time just if I get spawn killed one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. Or if it's because it's been probably almost a year since I actually sniped in multiplayer, but something feels like weird about this game. Like, not in a bad, like it just feels like I'm not used to it yet. Oh my God. If you guys don't get yeah, thank you. I'm about to lose my goddamn mind already. I don't know why. I guess my other biggest issue, we'll just get into it, is that there's no, like, why would you put this much effort into the camo grind and make it such a good camo grind? Although there is some caveats. But like, why would you go through all that trouble, or not even trouble, you go through all that work to make a camo grind actually enjoyable for the first time in like 5 years, and then you don't even give us permanent shipment? Like, shipment 24/7 should drop with the game. It should be at launch. It should be available at launch. We shouldn't have to wait for it. I don't want to hear this, whatever, they don't want us to complete the camo too fit. Like, if we want to grind our face off, let us grind our face off. But on a side note, this is what we're working on right now. Gold mastery, emblem, and calling card. I don't know why unlock gold isn't checked off, because obviously we have that, but as you can see, it's counting 13 out of 100. One thing that I didn't understand is what they meant by these base camos. Like, I thought it'd be more like MW 2019, where you just go through and unlock them all, and then everything's unlocked for every gun. But instead, you kind of have to use every gun to get every base camo, because as you can see here, this only comes with these 4 base camos, and you can only get these camos by using this gun, which is kind of cool because it kind of forces you to use every weapon. I don't really care for any of these anyway. I mean, this one's kind of cool, and this neon shards is pretty cool, but obviously we're here for the mastery camo, so none of the base camos really matter anyway. These solid color ones though are actually pretty clean too. I mean, this one is like a dirt color or clay, like, guess. But yeah, I mean, I guess since we're here, obviously we'll just run through the camos real fast. This camo grind is so far pretty easy. The only issue, once again, being leveling the weapons up, which isn't too long, and I feel like there is some nuance because I am using snipers, which obviously will take a little bit longer. But the first set of challenges is just 50 kills. The second is just get 2 kills within 10 seconds, which isn't even really, I guess, counts as a double kill, but 10 seconds is a lot of time, so this is pretty easy. Then we get 30 kills while prone, which is pretty annoying. Like, I thought they weren't going to do these kind of challenges, but it's only 30. It's not that bad. And then this one is actually very annoying, which is 10 hip fire kills. Obviously hip firing with the sniper, like, this is kind of what I mean by like stupid camos or stupid challenges. I mean, I guess the silver lining is that there's only 4 per gun, and that, you know, the quantity, like 30 kills while prone and only 10 hip fire, is pretty low, so it doesn't really, it's not too bad. So I guess I'll count my blessings on that, but for the most part, like, that's, I hate. I mean, hopefully it's a step in the right direction, but overall we'll just have to wait and see. Now obviously, since we got this done, we're obviously going for the next sniper rifle, but the issue here is that, well, technically it's this signal 50, but we don't unlock that until level 44. But then we can unlock this LAB 330 330 and the SPX 80, but to unlock the LAB, we need to get the SAB 50 to level 16. But to get to SAB 50, we needed to get the SPR to like level 13 to get the SAB 50, and then we level that up, and then we can get the LAB 330. And then once we get that to level 17, we can get the SPX 80. I probably made it sound way more confusing than it actually is. If we go in here, this shows like the weapon tree. So here we have the SPR. We get that to level 13, we get the SAB 50, we get this to level 17 or whatever, or level 16, and we get the LAB 330, which is the other sniper rifle. These two are the marksman rifles. And then after getting this to level 17, we unlock the SPX 80. So it's pretty straightforward. But the one annoying thing to me is that I'm trying to get platinum snipers out of the way. And the fact that I have to grind these, not even fully, just to unlock the other sniper rifles is somewhat annoying. Like, I wouldn't mind it if it was all within the sniper class. And I guess you can kind of argue that these are snipers. I'm probably making a bigger deal out of it than I need to, because again, snipers are just by default slower than like ARs or something. And it's just something that I'll just have to get used to. Obviously, this is a whole new system. And even though it was in the beta, I didn't really put the time into understanding it, because it was a beta. Like, I don't, whatever. But now that the game's here and I have a better understanding of it, yeah, slightly annoying. But again, so far, this is significantly better than like the last at least 3 years of Call of Duty camo grinding. So again, I'll count my blessings. And another interesting thing within that whole platform or whatever is the attachments, which again, we saw this in the beta and we knew about. Like, it's nothing new, but again, just me having a better understanding, kind of similar to like the base camos. So again, if we go to this, I don't even know what gun this is, but here, these 4 camos are exclusive to this gun. So I can only unlock these by working on this gun, which obviously we're going to get all of them at the end of the day anyway. But the same thing is kind of with attachments. Like, you only unlock certain attachments with certain guns at certain levels, but then once you unlock them for the whole family. And yeah, it's, again, I probably made it sound a lot more confusing than it is. But once you understand it, it's pretty straightforward. It's just, I guess, just a slight learning curve. But yeah, as of now, that's pretty much it. Again, the mobility feels a little slow. The lack of shipment is also pretty annoying. I also think that hardcore, or whatever they're calling it, tier 1, I also heard that that's not in the game yet, which, I mean, we kind of luck out, because again, we start with snipers, so we wouldn't play hardcore anyway. But it's kind of stupid that that doesn't come with launch either. Oh my God, let me get the clip. But yeah, I kind of got to wrap this up because I have to catch a flight to California. I wanted to just sit down and grind this for as long as I could, but when Event 7th, there's a Halloween party and you get invited, you kind of have to go to that. And now for right now, I'm grinding out the calling card just because, again, it gives me a reason to have gold gameplay. But later on tonight, after my flight though, I'll probably go back to just trying to level up and unlock the other sniper rifles. And then obviously we'll be going for platinum snipers first. And then since it will already be pretty much done, or at least highly leveled up, the marksman rifles will probably do those second, unless it's like MW19 again, where you have to get both the snipers and the marksman rifles to count towards platinum, which I didn't even check the challenges to see. But if that's the case, that's once again pretty stupid. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we're going to get them all regardless. He should have died. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. I got to edit this and then again catch my flight. I'll be on again tonight. Again, just trying to unlock the new sniper rifles. For the most part, we'll worry about the calling cards later after we get Orion. So yeah, if you want to watch me grind the Orion camo live, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as I'll be streaming here on YouTube. But yeah, subscribe for the Road to Orion series. I'm Failure7X. Thank you for watching. Now get off me.